All right, so today I have a hella easy one for you. Today we're going to add a crafting recipe. So last time where I left off, I've got my example mod here. I've got my golden egg and golden wheat seed items that I've added to the game. Now I just want to make crafting recipes for those. So the way we're going to do that is in our resources file folder here, we're going to right click, we're going to hit new, we're going to create a directory. This directory is going to be called data, and that's going to store our stuff. We're going to go into our data directory and we're going to make another new directory called example mod. This would be whatever the mod ID of your mod is. And then into that, we're going to create a new directory that's going to be called recipe. And then into that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to create a new file. And our new file, for me, I'm going to start with golden egg. So I'm going to do golden egg dot JSON. Okay, now what goes in here is a bit much, but I promise we can figure it out. So first things first, this is a JSON file, so it's got our open, closing curly brackets. Then in here we need a type, and our recipe is going to be a Minecraft crafting. I can type, I promise, shaped. So this is a shaped crafting recipe, meaning it has a pattern to it. And then I'm going to put this in a category of, I'm just going to put this in a miscellaneous category for now. We can fix that later if we have to. Then we're going to need some keys. So our key is going to itself be another little list, and that little list is going to be made of doing a letter or a character or whatever. It doesn't have to be a letter, but just has to be some character that you're going to put into the crafting pattern here. And my first item, A, is going to be, more curly braces. In here, we're going to have an item that goes in our keyhole for A, and mine is going to be a Minecraft gold block. So here's a trick. If you are using vanilla assets and you're not sure what they're called, there's a really cool thing you can do here. You can go into external libraries and you can scroll down a ways, and we're looking for Minecraft Client Extra and then whatever Minecraft version you're running. You can open this up. In this data pack in Minecraft, there is a recipe. So you can go in here and you can look for whatever it is you're trying to craft. So I found out that gold blocks are indeed called gold blocks because I went down here a ways and I found the recipe for gold bars, gold ingots. And gold ingots use a gold block. You can also look in them for something else. So let's go look and make sure it's called Minecraft egg. So I'm going to go look at the cake recipe. And here we can see that we've got very similar things, right? We've got a type, it's a Minecraft crafting shaped recipe. We've got a miscellaneous category. We've got a key that's got a bunch of stuff in the key. So we've got A, B, C, and E, apparently. Not sure why we didn't use D. Whatever. Again, these don't have to make sense. You can pretty well put in whatever you want. Here's a pattern. Minecraft heads will recognize the 3x3 pattern there as a crafting table. And we can see that we've got 3 milk buckets across the top, 2 sugars left and right, an egg in the middle, and a bed of wheat underneath for the crust. And that results in 1, the count, of a Minecraft cake. So we're going to copy basically the same structure for ours. So we're in here, we've got, all right, A is gold blocks. We're going to need to make a key item for B. Oh, they called it E for egg. That's how they get you. All right, we can put our B is going to be an item, and that item is going to be a Minecraft and they are just called egg. Minecraft:egg. Great. Cool. All right. Then we need to put a comma after that guy because we're done making our key. Now we're going to make a pattern. And our pattern's the one that you got to watch for because it's got square brackets on it. And in here, we're going to put, let's see, I'm going to do A's in the first whole row. In the second row, we're going to do A, B, A. So that's going to be an egg in the middle and gold blocks on each side. And then our third row, we're going to plaster with 3 A's. We're going to put a comma after our pattern because we're done with that bit. And now we're going to put in our result. So our result in this case. So result takes, is itself one of these little listy things. That's an object, right? And this is going to have a count of 1. Oops, that needed to be a semicolon. And it's an ID. So that's the item ID that we're creating here. And this is going to be example mod colon, let's see, that's called a golden egg. Okay, let's run Minecraft and see if this worked. So, all the way back up here, looking at example mod, I'm going to hit run. This is probably going to cause an error first time off. Okay, good. So we got error, problems. I'm just going to hit run on this again. Okay, that's looking hopeful. So we'll wait for this to launch the launcher. Cool, we've got our mods loaded. We're going to hit single player. I'm going to go into my creative world here. And all I'm doing is checking that my recipe worked. So let's see, let's drop a crafting table down, and into our crafting table we want an egg in the middle and gold blocks around. Hey! Golden egg. That worked really well. Alright, I'm feeling positive about that. For my next trick, right, I'm just going to copy this file. I'm going to paste it in here. We're going to call it, instead of golden egg, we're going to call it golden wheat seeds. .json. And then the only thing we're going to change here is this is going to go from being an egg in the middle to Minecraft wheat seeds. And I think those are called wheat seeds. We would probably have to check. What's a recipe wheat seeds are in? Okay, so fun story. There's not a recipe that wheat seeds are in, but you can find it here. So the identifier for wheat seeds is wheat. Oops, I'm looking at the Bedrock edition. Is wheat seeds there? So item Minecraft wheat seeds. Great, cool. So this ought to work. And I want it to not produce a golden egg. I want it to produce golden wheat seeds. So that should work. I'll probably, again, have to run this twice. So first time we get a fail. Second time we get a run. Okay, let's go in here. Okay, let's see. I don't have any wheat seeds in my inventory. So let's grab some wheat seeds. Did I use up all my gold blocks? Okay. Oh, whoops, they were in my inventory. Alright, so gold blocks around, wheat seeds in the middle, golden wheat seeds come out. Cool, cool. Good to go. Alright, I'm freaking stoked with that. It is, as it turns out, incredibly, incredibly easy to add recipes to your mod. So go forth and do good things with this. Catch you guys in the next one.